Okay, so here we are in New York. My first time in New York. So
Your first time?
It's my first time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think of it so far?
Well, I haven't seen very much of it so far. I've just been in the apartment with the girls.
We've taken her shopping.
They've taken me grocery shopping. So I've got Mark Brooks from Courtland Brooks here, which is it's great to have Mark with us, and obviously Arlene, who is chair of the Matchmaking Institute. We've got Lisa and Treya behind, just completely flaked out, doing photo bombs in the background. There's the president of the Matchmaking Institute. And I'm just here because I promise I do a vlog every day about what we've learned and what we've been doing. And today I just want to sort of talk about why and speak to these people about why, why matchmaking? Why do we want to be matchmakers? And Mark, you've come in with a different hat on, but you're doing the matchmaking training. So can you sort of say what you've gleaned from the first 24 hours of what we've done?
Well, I just wanted to try and figure out this thing called matchmaking and get an idea of who does it, why they're doing it, and who's aspiring to it. What's really interesting is the diversity in the group. We've got a really international bunch here. So it really seems to be an international phenomenon. We've got a lady from Brazil, we've got another lady who's doing Chinese matchmaking and saying that the women over in China, they are the ones that are paying for the services. And they want to meet people from abroad too. That's her particular clientele. So, I mean, it depends on, I think all sorts of people, all sorts of different reasons. The lady from Brazil had 6 times more women than guys too. How interesting. So, my world is internet dating, and the matchmaking world is kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, really, in terms of service, and we don't do service. So I need to learn how to do service, and that's why I'm here.
What's been the most enlightening thing for you?
Okay, well, your foot massage was really...
Yeah, Lisa's still flaked out from the foot massage. Okay,
You're making her feet crunch.
Yeah.
That is an extraordinary
That's the last thing that pops into mind. It's been a full day, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been a full day.
And we're just warming up. Tomorrow we're going over the business models, and people are getting into their own particular use cases, how they're applying what they're learning. So, I think I've learned a lot from the people who are teaching. I've learned a lot from the people who are in the room. And that's the trick with these kinds of events, is to actually, you're effectively unlocking the folks that are in the room as well. So, yeah, there's lots to learn from and be inspired by from the sheer diversity.
Yeah. And Arlene, what's been your main take from today?
Well, again, the diversity I think is awesome because you get to hear about different cultural competencies and how different, they go about their business. Also the business models, because we have one of the matchmakers who's been in the business for 20 years, who's basically ready to revamp her whole business and realizing that she could be doing things a little bit differently to maximize her revenue and also provide more services for her clients. So that's really exciting because this is what I like to see, that it's not just for new matchmakers, but it's also for experienced matchmakers to come out and really learn from other folks who are in the business already and that can really offer some ideas, and you sort of get to refresh and take a look at, take a step back and see if, what you can change about your business to be more effective.
And I think one of the big takeouts for me was you learn, it follows on from what you were saying, you learn from everyone. And even if you're training and teaching and you're supporting, if you don't come away with something that you've learned, it's a missed opportunity. So I think it's such a big learning experience for everybody. Anyone that is serious about their business, it's the place to be. So we're going to be in London in November. We would love you to join us. So this is just a little intro as what happens on day one. I'll talk a little bit more about the rest of the week as it unfolds. So bye-bye from New York, day one.
Bye, everyone.